Back to another episode of Ginger News. Natalie Portman to replace Chris Hemsworth as Thor following Avengers Endgame. Endgame is at last less than a month away. Fans anticipate the film's destined to represent our current film approach and break all the box office records imaginable. They also come to one bitter realization: this will likely be the last time we see several of these actors and actresses we have grown to love and admire don their iconic suits. With several Endgame actors reaching the end of their Marvel contracts, fans have taken to approaching the further replacements. While the majority of focus has been placed on Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, people seem to have dismissed the fact that Hemsworth's contract is also up. We forget the almighty hammer-wielding god of thunder? No, there's no way we can forget him. If another Thor movie is in the pipeline in the near or distant future, Chris Hemsworth most likely will not be the man embodying the character. While many Avengers stars are open to negotiating their contracts concerning additional cameo appearances, most will walk away after this final installment in the decade-long saga. So who's up to replace Thor? So according to The Observer, Jane Foster, also known by her real name Natalie Portman, character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is given Thor's power at one point in the comic book series. While Portman has been outspoken regarding her presence in the MCU, claiming to be done with the Avengers franchise, a standalone film and a couple of $1 million may bring her back to the world of Avengers, because everybody's got a price. Since Natalie Portman has already played a major character in the universe and the comic books lend way to her gaining powers, her casting seems like the right move. Audiences will be more likely to accept a familiar face in the role before accepting a brand new guy or girl. Natalie Portman is also a 3-time Academy Award-winning nominee, so fans would expect her to bring an impressive degree of emotional depth to the hero and offer yet another opportunity for Marvel to diversify in portfolio with a female lead superhero story. Considering Natalie Portman had a significant presence in the Thor movies yet virtually disappeared for every Avengers tale, a standalone Thor girl movie would also present an opportunity for Marvel to right a blatant wrong, as The Observer has noted. While subsequent Thor movies have yet to be confirmed, Marvel's success with Ragnarok would imply further Thor-orientated films. So if the head honchos over at Marvel present an offer to Natalie Portman and she denies, who should fill the very large shoes, literally and figuratively? Fans have taken to the internet to answer this question, and while many great actors have been cited, most lack the same degree of logic that casting Portman remains. Portman seems like the safest move. However, if Portman doesn't step in, many argue the Travis Fimmel Warcraft Vikings should take on the role, as he's very familiar with playing characters of a similar vein. Whoever takes on Thor is going to be met with controversy, for whenever a hero is replaced, fans sometimes have to say about the choice. From Christian Bale as Batman to Henry Cavill as Superman and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, many actors initially deemed unfit to play the hero were cast, went on to receive critical acclaim, and audiences approve. So the question is, who's the safest bet? You let me know in the comment section down below. I think Natalie Portman would be epic for the role, and obviously there have been female Thors beforehand, so it wouldn't really be too much of an issue if she did play Thor. Plus, obviously, she has been in the Thor franchise, so she knows about the character and about the backstory and the lore, and I'm sure that people would be able to essentially give her more information about what is essentially going on in the Thor universe. Obviously, if they do this, she could be a complete new version of Thor. She might not even know the previous Thor. She could just be they could do a complete different backstory. So if they were to do this, I think the best way they could do this, if they're going to use Natalie Portman, like she can have flashbacks of like Thor and whatever else, and like maybe she's trying to be the best hero that she can be, and they can do some sort of backstory of why she left the MCU for so long. Maybe she was on her own path and her own journey, or otherwise I think they should just get a completely new character, male or female, to play the role as Thor and do a brand new backstory on that character and that version of Thor. I don't know. You let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. Shout out to Cheat Entertainment. I'll see you soon.